Hello all you lovely people and welcome back to our top 10 series where we give you super cool, awesome top 10 lists. I'm Court McGinley. Now in life sometimes we have regrets, it's normal, we're not perfect. But the people I'm going to be talking to you about today have some regrets that they are never ever going to be able to forget. This list is the top 10 worst tattoos. Now, I've never realized before how many horrible tattoos are actually out there in the world. While compiling this list, I have seen things that I'm never going to be able to unsee. Kinda scarred for life. So I'm going to shield you guys from that while still showing you some really horrible tattoos. But before we get started on this list, I want to know, what's the biggest mistake you've ever made in your life? Let me know your answer down in the comments. Alright, I hope you guys are ready because coming in our number 10 spot we have Too Real. I mean, at least he's honest, am I right? Honesty is a rare trait to come across in this day and age. He literally has his heart on his sleeve, or you know, his forearm. But I don't really know what kind of woman he thinks he's going to attract with this tattoo. He's basically telling women to run away. Hard to love, easy to hate. You know what the best part of all of this is? Who the heck walks around holding their arms up like this? I'll tell you who, nobody. When people see this tattoo, it's going to be upside down and backwards. People might accidentally mix the words around while trying to read your tattoo and think you're easy to love and hard to hate. Then you'll have all these people coming up to you wanting to be your friend. And I can tell by your facial expression that's definitely not something you want to happen. In at number 9, Thug Life. This one might be familiar. It's a tattoo that's on a character from the movie We're the Millers, starring Jennifer Aniston, Jason Sudeikis, Emma Roberts, and Will Poulter. No regrets. Yes, loving life. This one is just hilarious and you can't help but laugh. I mean, look how happy he is with his tattoo. The fact that regrets is misspelt is just comedic genius. Whoever thought to do this is amazing. Moving on to our number 8 spot, Mashup. Now this one could have turned out so well if the person getting the tattoo could just decide between getting a tattoo of Celine Dion or Elvis Presley. I mean, come on, if Celine and Elvis had a love child, this would be it. It's the perfect blend of both of the singing icons. And you can bet if these two did have a love child, it would have the voice of an absolute angel. You know what? No, forget it. Yes, I actually love this tattoo. Go Clovis. And at number 7, how many calories was that? I mean, if you're a frequent customer, then I could see how this would possibly come in handy. You have your receipt of beloved menu items tattooed on your arm. I'm not totally hating it. But if you're a frequent customer, then you need to learn to memorize things. Or, you know, flip over the paper lining your tray that has every single menu item along with nutritional information. You did not need to do this. What has your arm ever done to you, you know, aside from putting food from McDonald's into your mouth that you've clearly become addicted to? You clearly didn't think about the long-term implications. You're going to get old, your skin's going to wrinkle, and then when you're 85 and look at your arm, when you're trying to figure out what to order, your options are going to be Big Yak or Frickin' Buggets. Moving on to number 6, late night regrets. McDonald's, get out of here with your influence over horrible tattoos. I'm really hoping this one is a joke between him and his bros, because if not, then this dude is screwed. And if you were going to commit to this, then you might have well as used the whole canvas. This thing could have centered nicely at least instead of veering off to only the left side of his back. I mean, really, that's the silly part of this whole thing. Priorities, man. You can't just be sloppy like that. And is the backward spelling of the letters supposed to be cute or... And I don't even know what that creature on his lower back is supposed to be. Is it a rat? A mouse? A reindeer? Is it supposed to be like an antler up there? What are you? And at number 5, The Bride. Now I'm sure this tattoo was supposed to be sweet, but with the shading and teeth it just kinda turned out to be creepy. Above the tattoo there's the writing in loving memory. When you're getting an in-memory tattoo, it's probably a good idea to pay the extra bucks just to make sure the picture turns out really clear. You can tell by this picture that the woman was beautiful. That tattoo artist just didn't do her justice. Now I'm not a bad person for judging this because this picture was literally on every single worst tattoo website out there. So there's no way I couldn't add it on the list. So yeah, that's how I'm gonna justify that one. At number 4, typo. What do you really say about something like this? Never don't give up, huh? I'm a complete grammar snob, so this one hurts. It hurts me deep. It probably would have been a lot less painful to just get give up tattooed on your arm. I mean, that's basically what this tattoo is saying anyways. But clearly this guy isn't too smart, so... Could he not decide between the words never and don't, and just decide to throw them both on there? You know what, I'm just gonna never don't give up on trying to figure out why someone would get this tattooed on their body. In at number 3, Baby Girl. The baby girl in this picture is so precious, but the tattoo is the opposite of that. The shading, it went way too far. Like honestly, this looks like a portrait of Gollum who for whatever reason has a bow on his head. It's just so creepy. When you get a tattoo, the artist first comes up with a sketch that they put on you. So you have a rough idea what the tattoo is gonna look like. So you can see if you want to make any changes. And so the artist has a guideline to follow. Why anyone would approve to have this on their body is beyond me. I mean, this baby is so cute. The person should have just gone to a different tattoo parlor. And this whole thing could have turned out really well. Coming in at our number 2 spot, Just Do It. Now this one is just painful. girl. These tattoos are on your face. You can't cover those babies up. I bet even the tattoo artist was hesitant. They were probably like, miss, are you sure you want to do this? And you know what I bet her response was? Just do it. I'm sorry, I had to. I just couldn't pass up an opportunity like that. Yeah, this one is just confusing. Was it a dare? Perhaps. Is she just a huge fan of the Nike brand? Possibly. There's just so many unanswered questions. Alright, I've saved the best for last. In our number 1 spot we have Checkmate. I mean, were you and your friends bored one day and wanted to play chess or checkers but couldn't find a board? No, but seriously, this guy is actually known around the world because of his tattoos. He's been tattooing his body for over 20 years and has 98% of his body covered in tattoos. This one is just... I don't think I'll ever understand it. Maybe this square contrast has a special meaning to him? I mean, I hope it does, because otherwise, why would you do this? Well, there you guys have it. That's our top 10 list of the worst tattoos. There are hundreds of horrible tattoos out there, so maybe I missed one of your favorites. If I did, then mention it down in the comments, and if we do a top 10 horrible tattoos list part 2, maybe your tattoo of choice will be on it. Alright guys, well thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe and share this video with friends and family, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. So make sure you guys like this video, subscribe, tell everyone around the world. We have more top 10 videos up over here. Make sure you give them a click, check them out. Also, if you'd like, you can follow me on Instagram at Court McGinley or my personal YouTube channel, Court McGinley Vlogs, and I will see you guys later.